I'm Benny Nilsen, BJ Nilsen, and I'm a Swedish sound artist, currently living in Amsterdam. I started quite early, when I was around 15, to become interested in experimental music and sound art and art in general. It's been a journey from more electronic sounds into more concrete sounds and field recordings. So what I'm doing mostly is recording concrete sounds, field recordings, taking it back into the computer and working with it, manipulating it, editing it, and superimpose it. So that's kind of my sound base, is concrete sound and field recordings, and then I make music out of that. The field recordings are always there. It's a very important part of what I'm doing. It's nature on one hand and electronic or technology on one hand, and kind of fusing both of them. I grew up in the countryside, and when I grew up, we didn't have any record stores, and there was very limited ways you can gather music. So throughout all these years, I also discover new music, and also the musique concrète movement and everything. I did not know anything about that when I grew up, until I was maybe in my 20s, and then I discovered this. I constantly hear new music and new old music, so I learn all the time. I like when the collaborator has an idea already about sound and has an interest in it and respect it, as a component in what he is or she is doing. So, yeah, the title "True Than Nature" is, if of course grammatically wrong. It should be "More True Than Nature" or "Truer Than Nature," but I like "True Than Nature" better. Visually it looks much better, but it can also be seen as a abstract play on the word. It's field recording based again, but I'm interested in this. I've always been interested in the imagination of sound, and what is it that we hear when we're listening to these abstract sound worlds. What comes to mind when you hear it? The title is from a Sartre book, The Psychology of Imagination, where he means that the imagination of a picture can be more true than the actual reality of that picture, which is kind of deep philosophy, but I like to take that approach and put it into a sound context, meaning what we hear, is that more true than what we actually hear? Today we are in the radio house, I think, which I've never seen, and yeah, excited about that also. Be more active, maybe for myself, to read more about music maybe, and listen more to music, and do more experiments. I think that's key to this kind of practice, or any practice, to experiment. Then you arrive at some unforeseen goal, which is great, I think. So experimentation it's key, I think. I just continue.